Hey guys, good morning. Just finishing up a morning workout here. Just thinking about you CRI Responders out there. Want to give you a quick update on Cuba and then also talked about Kingdom Family Summit just for a moment, because I know that maybe some of you don't understand what we're doing, why we're doing what we're doing. But first and foremost, I just want to talk about this real quick. I want to talk about hope just for a moment. You know, we all face situations in our life that seem impossible, seem immovable. We don't have keys or solutions or situations. And when those things drag on for long periods of time and we can't see beyond the waves, beyond the circumstances, beyond the situation, we begin to lose hope. I want you to do something real quick with me right now. And it's really powerful, that will help you see beyond your present circumstances. Just a little exercise. Use your imagination. Close your eyes right now real quick and take that situation, that circumstance. Might be a relationship, might be a work situation, might be financial, might be things that, you know, uncertainty, things that you're fearing, like the economy or the elections. And I know it's a strategy that the enemy is using right now. He's locking down, and this has been confirmed to me and our team, locking people down in fear and uncertainty. Man, you don't want to get stuck in that place. But if hope was a person standing in front of you right now, what would hope say to you in the situation you're fearing or the situation you can't overcome? Close your eyes. I just want you to imagine that. What would hope say to you right now? 3, 2, 1. That's really powerful when you do that. It helps you see beyond your immediate circumstances, the challenges you might be facing, or the uncertainty of the days ahead. It's a really powerful thing to do. You can go ahead and do that in your own time. All right, let me get to Cuba real quick. So Cuba, okay. So initially we were capping the trip at 10. Now our dead stop limit is 14 people. That's all we have room for on this trip. We only have 4 spots left open. And we're going to be doing 2 conferences. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing these events, and you guys are going to be the ministry team on this as well. We're going to be covering identity, purpose, and belonging. And this is a really powerful thing for the Cuban people. I'm really excited about doing this. It's something new that God's given us. We've been able to do this in some venues already. Really powerful, a lot of fruit. It's going to be amazing. Watch people get unlocked and see hope for their future and really walk in their true identity and purpose. And then we're going to be doing 2 nighttime services, revival meetings, healing, deliverance, whatever the Lord wants to do there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we got a Sunday church service as well. You guys coming, you're all going to be part of the ministry team, so be ready for that. And then we're going to have a beach day, and we're going to get some sightseeing in Havana. We're going to have a wonderful dinner together as well. But and there's going to be more. But one thing I did want to speak into, so there's clarity around the pricing for this. Okay, so I had somebody tell me, hey, the price is a little high on that. I said, yeah, it is, but it includes absolutely everything. You're going to have a hard time spending any money on the ground in Cuba. It includes everything. It helps fund these events. Say it this way. I want to say this tactfully. There's not a lot of extra money on the ground in Cuba. I'll just say it that way. And we have to pull those funds from somewhere. And so your registration helps fund these conferences, helps fund the nighttime meetings that we're doing, pays for translation, pays for transportation of the 2 vehicles, pays for all of your meals. We're going to have a local Cuban person cooking all of our meals for us, so it's going to be super local, super indigenous food, which is amazing. And but then it also pays for the extra baggage. Okay, so we're all taking in an extra bag, and we want to be able to fill those suitcases. Look in the fine print on the registration, not on the registration page, but on the web page, and we can bring in medicines and foods and different items. We're going to also be bringing in solar lights, and we're going to also be purchasing the stuff that's needed to work on a couple of homes of people who really need their homes upgraded in terms of plumbing, electrical work, some fans, and some other critical items. We're going to be able to bless some people in some amazing ways. And then we've identified some really specific needs of some of those folks, part of some churches, and we're going to be able to go from house to house and bless them with some of these items. Now, those bags that we're bringing in, the way the baggage works going into Cuba, second bag, it's $200 a piece. So that's all covered. So your luggage is covered, everything's covered for this trip. You're just going to have to pay for your own visa, and the links to be able to do that is there online. But anyway, so we're covering everything, okay? So that's what the registration is, costs are covering. So it's super clear for you guys, okay? And then a really special meal at the end and everything else. Okay, Kingdom Family Summit. Guys, the Lord has given us a strategy on how we're going to move forward and how we're going to operate, how we're going to do trainings. So I feel like this strategy is a bulletproof way to be able to move forward, to be able to do training, to be able to deploy, to pre-position resources for you guys to gather with a group of like-minded believers in your home city, in your hometown, to have regional gatherings. We're going to empower you guys to do local trainings. We're going to pre-position supplies. Some of you will actually become CRUs. Now, you don't have to become a CRU if you're ambassador. An ambassador is basically somebody who's called to gather, who wants to have people in their home and to have that sense of koinonia when you're gathering with other like-minded believers for prayer, for worship, for meal, to go deep with one another with a group of people. We did this recently here in the Fort Mill area, and guys, my heart is just wrecked. We said we're going to do it once a month. I want to do this way more than once a month because it was such a life-giving thing. Just getting to hear about one another's lives and praying for one another, and then you add a common mission to that. Now, in these ambassador groups, not everybody has to be a CRI responder. Becoming a CRI responder is an outlet, but we're going to give you all sorts of tools to be able to reach into your own community. CRUs are going to be the foundation for chaplaincy into your local community. We're going to teach you how to reach out, build bridges with first responders, how to build bridges in your local community. Danny Stein is going to be able to come. He's going to tell lots of stories. He's always just such a deep well of a current word of the Lord to the body of Christ, but his stories are absolutely amazing. I want to bring in his daughter, Ray, as well to come lead worship. She's incredible. But Danny's going to share a lot of insights and a lot of stories that's going to be super encouraging for us as a CRI family. And so anyway, I know it's right before the elections as well. Don't get locked down in uncertainty and in fear of what's to come. Guys, this is going to give you a blueprint to have strength and to have courage. And even if the worst fears that you're thinking that are going to come upon you, if you believe that, this is going to give you a strategy to run with a group of like-minded believers for the days ahead and actually be fruitful. And so you don't have to do this on your own. So now let me just say this. You don't have to become a CRI ambassador. You don't have to become a CRU to come to Kingdom Family Summit. We're going to be doing a lot of other things as well. We're going to ordain chaplains that are up for ordination. We're going to have personal ministry times. We're going to have some great meals together, great times of worship. We just want to see you. We want to connect you. We want to grow as a family. And I think that this is the most important event that we've ever done, because this event is really going to change everything for the way that we're doing things in the days ahead. And we just want to see you there. So if you have questions about Kingdom Family Summit, feel free to reach out, info@cryout.com, training@cryout.com. There is a discount for couples as well. Now, let me just say this. If you're having financial hardship, you really believe that you're called to be there, reach out to us. We'll try and work with you. We can do payments or something like that. But just reach out. We want to pray with you. We just want to make sure that everybody who's supposed to be at this event actually shows up to this event, because we believe that this is the blueprint for moving forward in the days ahead. And so anyway, we're super excited. So God bless you guys. Hope you have an amazing Friday, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.